Hey everybody, it's Dean Biersch from Hot Monk Tavern and Twin Oaks Roadhouse. We're at the Roadhouse today. We're up in Penngrove. Hey, so all the activity is out here today. We got the dump truck going off and the highway right out in front. But really, it makes me think about what this place is all about. The hardest thing to do as an owner of a property like this is get people off the highway and come behind the scenes and see what we have here. And everybody's driven by this place 1,000 times, but at some point they pull off the road and they pop their head in here, and we'll show you why in a second.
The feelings that most folks would hide away when the liquor's talking.
So welcome. Now we're inside the Roadhouse. This is a pretty special room that we didn't want to change very much. It's been here since 1926. You can see the old wood arched ceiling. I heard a story once, just a guy came up to me in the early weeks and said, "Have you ever heard about the baseball caps?" And I said, "Baseball caps?" And he said, "Yeah, in the 60s, the whole ceiling in here was covered in baseball caps." And I just think it's great. I've never seen a picture of that. There's only one guy told me that story, but I believe it because this place has been here for so many years, and there's so many traditions and things that have come and gone in this building that you can feel it. It's palpable. And the main thing for us was we added the booths, we added a draft beer system, we went after the music and the stage, took our ceilings up. We'll go in that room in a little bit. But otherwise, we tried to keep everything as it is because it ain't broken. So, when you move into a place like this, you've got some decisions to make. We had a few gives and a few takeaways. One of the not so popular takeaways was the pool table that used to be back here, but we get so many people in here that it really didn't make a whole lot of sense for us. But I mentioned this place started in 1926. Believe it or not, there was no air conditioning until we got here. So that one's been very popular, except when it drips on you and the band's, it's all heated up on a big show. But aside from that, that's been very popular. We tried a jukebox, and I filled it with all my favorite Americana music that I could think of, and that wasn't very popular for some reason. Live music is what people really want to focus on here, and so that's what we do. We've got an indoor stage, and then we do a series outside, and can't wait to get back to it.
I spill my guts out with a shot of the hard stuff. Yeah, drinking always.
So you can see we're preparing takeout. That's the new normal for us right now. But this kitchen didn't look exactly the same when we got started here. We brought the kitchen design crew in here, and we must have added 5 full feet to the operation. It's pretty tight. So now we're on stage in the Grand Ballroom. I got that name a long time ago. I was a busboy at the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, and the biggest ballroom was the Grand Ballroom. So when I had this 75 cap room to put together, that was the obvious name to come forward with. We love this little room. We came in here and raised the ceilings and really gave it some room to breathe a little bit, and added all acoustical tile up on top to kind of make it a music space. Yeah, we've had some great shows here, and a little line dancing up here is a great Thursday night.
Teeth chattering on a blister cold night. My life has been a 24-year-long fight. Ask me.
Hey, so now we're at the beer garden in the Roadhouse. It's a relatively small beer garden, and admittedly, it's a little bit sad right now. We don't have any humans here, and while we have a beer without music and without you guys. It really doesn't come together. But this table is set. We've done a bunch of great shows here. We were just laughing about Ramblin' Jack Elliott doing his 45 minutes out here. Local legend. Many others on our barbecues Sunday night series. We'll probably get some of that in this fall. That's kind of what we're thinking. And we hope that you guys will find us as soon as we put that on the calendar. It's going to be great. Hey, I want to take the opportunity to introduce Chris Smith. He's our artist in residence / general manager of Twin Oaks Roadhouse, and we're going to test him on his lore. What does he really know about this place? So, Chris, what's the most interesting dumpster story you can tell?
Man, so we have a city mayor. His name's Johnny, and one day he bought a winning lottery ticket and decided to celebrate with a drink here in the bar. And he ended up having some drinks and left the winning lotto ticket on the bar, and he lives within walking distance and ended up going home. Figured out he lost it, called the bar. The bartender, of course, you don't leave winning lotto tickets on the bar, so she threw it away.
Who does that?
Yeah. And so it's out in the dumpster, and so he climbs in the back of the dumpster looking for his lotto ticket. Ends up falling asleep. And in the morning, the dump truck comes to empty the dump truck can. So, it picks it up, starts tilting it, and Johnny, of course, pops up screaming. But funny enough, he had found his lottery ticket. They put him down. He goes home, mails it in, and gets a note from the IRS that he owed. So the lotto ticket was worth $1,000, and he owed $999 to the state of California for back taxes. And they gave him a $1 check. So he just mailed it back to the IRS and said, keep it.
Okay, I got another one for you.
Winner.
Who's the most famous person to play here?
It's rumored since Old Redwood Highway has been the oldest highway around, Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard, of course, have ranches up in Redding, California. And they would stop by here and just pop in and play a quick set on the stage and be on their way.
Damn, I was a little late with that one. There's another story, something to do with a body bag.
Oh yeah. Same guy, Johnny, mayor of Penngrove, self-proclaimed mayor of Penngrove. Let's make that clear.
You're here.
On his 21st birthday, he was here, stopped in, and his friends dared him that he couldn't take 21 shots on his 21st birthday, and he did it. Ended up passing out. And they actually just put his body up on the stage in the music room to sleep it off for the night. But he didn't wake up. And so they ended up calling 911 because they were worried about him. Paramedics come, don't have any pulse or breath. So they
Why are you
declare
laughing, Chris?
So paramedics come, didn't have any pulse or breath, put him in a body bag, started carrying him out, and all of a sudden the body bag started moving. They dropped him, opened it up, and out pops Johnny, alive and well, to tell the stories. Yeah.
Hey, so thanks for hanging out with us at Twin Oaks Roadhouse. Hope you had a little bit of fun with us. I know we did. Don't forget we have takeout available. You can dial up the restaurant or go online and order that way. We also have deliveries, so cheers.
Sorry guys, I didn't know you were